Hey, what's up, everybody? Mike Pratt here, founder of DNA Racing Systems, and we are about to go through how I made the choice to purchase Cheeks as the very first horse in the Zed Run stables. I'm going to go through my entire process of how and why and what the plans are for this horse going forward. So stay tuned if you want to see, kind of our thought processes on finding undervalued horses. So Cheeks, why Cheeks? For starters, I like the color. I really have a thing for the purple horses. The price was right. So the price was 0.1996 Ethereum. So I think it was $407 at the time. I spent like $414 after gas fees and whatnot. One of the things I was looking for though was a legendary Buterin. Go to the stable, I'll show you here. Cheeks. So Cheeks is a legendary Buterin. I want low race volume or high race success. Mainly because it's going to be a breeder. I'm going to use this as the seed that I breed a lot of my first few horses out of, obviously because my first horse. Secondly, because I have an idea of what I can do to bring out the best traits. So I wanted a low experience racehorse. This horse only has one race, and I wanted something that or had a lot of success already. So let's go ahead and take a look here while I explain some of this. So I'm still really buggy with my computer. I got to figure out what settings I need to change to make this less buggy. But even with the races, I was super smooth on Twitch, but on here it's kind of buggy. But that's Cheeks. Look at Cheeks run. It's gonna be a good horse. All right, and then the other thing I was looking for is I wanted a Buterin parent, which we have here. Captain Gerald was the mare, and a Nakamoto parent. So I got my pairing here. We got a Buterin, the Nakamoto, and I wanted those parents to have fairly reasonable success in racing. So if we go over to Captain Gerald, as you can see, 153 races, 13% win rate. I see that as being pretty successful, and pretty decent career. Then you also have the dad here, Whispering Proof, who was a Nakamoto Genesis, which was something I was looking for. 65 races, 10%, almost 10% win rate. So that's something I could get on board with. The reason why I was looking for that combination is because when people are looking at horses, they're really going to overlook legendary Buterins because Buterins are at the lower end of the gene pool, right? They're supposed to be the least pure, which means they're automatically going to be not given credit, which is fine. So a lot of them aren't going to pan out. A low end Buterin against a low end Nakamoto, the Nakamoto wins the majority of the time. But that being said, because no matter what you breed a Buterin with, it always comes out of Buterin, you can hide that Nakamoto blood in it, and a lot of people aren't going to be looking for it. I'm giving away my secret sauce at the moment. I think legendary Buterins with strong Naka or Zabo blood are the most underrated in the game right now. So if you do your research, you can find something similar to this. So one of the things I was also looking at, odds on the Griffey not to be absolutely garbage. So 16, not great. They're not great, but it's not complete garbage. It's not 40 on a Griffey, which was good enough for me. And then if you look at the parents' odds, Captain Gerald, which is the Buterin, Buterins don't get the credit they deserve. You look here, we got 8s and 9s across the board, which means a very good average runner across the board. And we also see a specialty kind of forming here. 8.9 in 1600, 8.8 in 2000, 8.4, 2200. Which there's not a lot of racing experience within these other than the 1600, but to me that tells me this is going to be a good mid-range runner. And the fact that we come over here to Whisper Proof and its best odds are in that same 16, 14 to 2000 range. Obviously it's a better runner at the 1,000, and it's shown to be a better runner at the 2,000. But not by a lot, right? Like the 16 to 2,000 is still really strong with decent race experience in it. So to me, this horse, whether it's a gun racer itself and can duplicate either parent's results, doesn't matter as much as it has stacked 1,600 to 2,000 range in it. So, out of all the different races, that should be the best race range. So when looking for a breeding partner, I should be able to find something that also specializes in that, 14, 16, 18, 2000, preferably 16 to 2000 range, and really breed into those preferences and produce a pretty strong racehorse out of this. So that's kind of why I picked it. It's kind of what I was looking for. Unfortunately, this horse was recently bred when breeding opened up. So I have 27 more days before I can breed it. I already have a couple horses picked out, one that I really want to breed into. But I'll have to see what's going on in 27 days. I'm going to reach out to the stable owner and see if maybe I can make sure that I get a breed spot next cycle. But we'll see what's going on. But yeah, that's how I went about picking Cheeks, first horse into the stable. And it's going to be fun. I can't wait.